My hobby is a big book collector, and sometimes he gets to buy a book he has already. That's not very smart, but that happens. And instead of giving him the books to the charity shop, I can pick and choose, and the rest will go to the charity shop. And this book was one he had already. It is about the marshes in Denmark, and it has some lovely photos in it. And it is my plan to use it as an art journal, but that would be for another video. But I have thrown a lot of pages out of the book, and it is my plan to it is all very muted colors, but I like the colors, and it is my plan to cut it up in all kind of sizes, pieces, and when I have cut them up, I would make a big collage, perhaps size A3. And when I've done that, it is my plan to use a viewfinder and find some great places and cut them out and make final collages of them. So that's the plan. And here they are, all the small pieces in all kind of sizes cut out from the book pages. And now I will glue them to the substrate, and I will glue them randomly. This is a paper, watercolor paper, size A3. It doesn't matter where you start to glue your small pieces down. You can start in the middle or in one of the corners and just fill the whole page with the small pieces. In this case I will use a glue stick because of the drying time. When you make videos, it is nice to have a drying time that is quick. But you can use matte medium or any other glue you like. So I will just start in the left upper corner. Can always clean the edges of the paper afterwards if that is necessary. And you could put them directly up side by side, or you can overlap a little, that doesn't matter. It's up to you. Since this paper is a slightly thick paper, I use a lot of glue to be sure they would adhere nicely. Yeah. How about this one? And I will continue gluing more small pieces down. Slowly moving forward with the gluing. perhaps I have made the pieces a little too big for this size paper, but when I've done with the first layer, I perhaps can glue some smaller pieces onto the base layer, but we'll see how it goes. This is the last piece I glue down here. And I will cut the edges. Good enough. And oh my, I thought I had cut too few pieces, but I have a lot left, so let's do a few more. When I look at it now, I think there are something missing. I look at it as one big picture, but I think these here, these single pieces are too big, and there's missing something there, and perhaps here. That's why you don't throw all the offcuts and bits and bobs away before you're done. So I think this needs this one here, perhaps a little not so wide. Too much glue here. There. And this, no, that's not the one. Perhaps to break this big piece up, we can put this small one down here. It's too dark. Yeah. Also now. And here we can use a little turquoise. Perhaps we can use the other bit up here. down here, I think that's missing something too. That's the same. This one could look nicer. And you can go on with this, but I will let it dry and I will find my viewfinder and we can try to search for pieces that would look nice. Sorry for the noise, but it's become an awful weather here in Denmark and it's raining and it is hitting the window in which I am sitting by and filming. But I hope you can hear me anyway. There are two ways I used to search for where I want to cut a piece out of this big collage. One is a viewfinder. You could cut it out of copy paper or cardstock or anything. And it is very useful because you can move it around and it can be any size you want. It is just 2 L's you have cut out. And perhaps you think, oh, yeah, this looks nice. Or perhaps you think this looks nice. And you can search around. You can also turn it this way around and do the same. And if you're really into the wild things, you can let it go diagonal. I seldom do that. That's not my ball game. This is the one was with one of the ways. The other way, I have taken a piece of watercolor paper and decided I want this to make pieces that are about 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So I cut it square out of this one, and this one I will use and try and find places I think looks good. And I think this one up here looks good. So then I can take this one, put it in here and draw around it and then cut it. And there were several other places I thought look nice. Perhaps there. And I'll put this there and mark it up and cut it. I don't know how many pieces there will be of this one here. It is about 42 centimeters by 30 something. Nearly 30 centimeters. But I'll be back when I have cut the pieces. Since I know I wanted that corner and I know this is 11 centimeters, I will take a ruler and just cut a stripe of 11 centimeters. And here you have to have a really sharp knife, or at least do it a couple of times. Do it slowly, not to ruin any of your papers. And then I'll take this one and cut it to 11. Centimeters. Yeah, and I will continue. So here they are. I got 6 11 by 11 pieces out of the big sheet, and I got left with all this old cuts here. Don't throw that away. You never know when your just is going to need this piece. I won't say I like them all equally. I think this is my favorite, and I think this one is, I don't know, perhaps it's this piece there I don't like so much, but it's a great way to make a series. Because you can see they fit nicely together because they are made of the same materials. So this was just another way of working in series. Try it, and I hope you like it. Bye bye. Since I had so many papers left, I decided to do another series. The only thing I added was this bright paper to make them look a little different than the others. And another thing I did was adding all these circles. I had a hole punch and cut out some circles I glued down. Mainly because many of the things I do it the grid way. I like this way. So I think it is nice with circles. So that was just a little something extra. Bye bye.